Well, a big happy new year is 2024. This is my first coin review and I'm actually excited. So I'm your host, John RMS, otherwise known as AceBullion. The coin that I have has been sent in by Martin the Silver Trader. So if you like what you see, have a look down below. We can find a link to Silver Trader's website, the Precious Metal Forum, and of course my own personal website, AceBullion. For a very limited time, by the way, there is a big sale on, so you may want to have a look if there's something of interest there. Anyway, we have this coin and, well, I'm rather excited to share it with you, tell you a little story about it, and let you guys make up your mind as well whilst I'm doing this, if it's a good coin or not. So, here we go. Now then, I'm pretty sure you can see here, this is a Komsco mint metal, not coin, metal, and I need to continue to remember to say metal. Anyway, it has a fictitious number of 1 clay. It says it's a 2023, as is shown here, and it is fine silver, 3/9 fine, and it's by the Republic of Korea. We have the Komsco down below. We also have the security, which is 999, and then on this way it'll say AG for silver, which is pretty dang cool. Now we're going to actually come back to this symbol because, you know, I just thought it was a token or something else, but no, actually I've just read up on this story, and now I actually know what this means, and it's actually pretty cool. So besides kind of just looking cool, this is just cool. Anyway, this is 2023 Princess Bari medal, and let's have a good look at her and zoom in. And it's actually detailed very well. Looking at everything, got Princess Bari, or Bari, I'm not sure. I'm not trying to butcher it, by the way, for any Koreans watching this. And there's a rather, faded but, intricate and detailed background, which is hidden amongst, the matted, background. Now, who is Princess Bari? Well, it's a myth. It's a legend, a myth. And it is one that's rather popular because, of course, her story is told during Korean funerals and things like that. So what is it really? Well, sadly, according to the myth, okay, Princess Bari had her father and mother both became deadly ill, and the only way to save them was to travel to the Western Heaven and obtain some medicinal water. Now, what that medicinal water, may be, who knows? But anyway, again, it's a fictitious, myth or whatever you like to call it. And so she had gone. She came back. She returned with this medicinal water, and her parents had survived. Now, that essentially is the myth as it goes. And on the back that we were looking at, and I'll flip it over really quickly, and we'll come back to Princess Bari here. This symbol comes into it as well somehow, and I'm not really too sure. It's called a doggy bye, or a doggabai. I'm killing it here. And it's to be hung on doors and whatever. It's a way to kind of ward off evil spirits and the likes. And it's, if I was an evil spirit, I'd be laughing at that thing, especially with the quote medicinal water. But anyway, no, I'm not trying to insult this. I really am not. I found it quite funny because of how things were. So it's often kind of told, at funeral rites and so on and so forth, that, there is a potential, you know. It's, I guess, similar to Catholic bits where you get in the last rites, and so on and so forth. But I mean, this is, yeah, it's a Korean folklore or, you know, historical story. And it made it, a lot of it has probably been lost in translation for me to explain it. But as far as the coin is, as far as the metal, sorry, is concerned, it's very matted, but very textured. And you can see here just how beautiful she really is. You can see the fan, you can see everything as it is, her dress just flowing out. Now there is lettering and stuff going. I'm just going to try to grab something here to point it out. Yeah, just grab this little pencil here. You get in this little lettering on part of her outfit. I'm not sure what the name of that is called, so apologies. And I'm sure that means something as well. But from, you know, a Westerner's point of view, looking at it, it's actually remarkably beautiful. You can see the wooden background here, you know, for the fence. And I actually like it. I think it's actually very, very cool. Very unique in some ways. You know, a lot of these things can actually be misconstrued or just looked upon as, oh, this is another, you know, Ryu or Hadouken. You know, you get my drift. Once I said Ryu, I was going to say Hadouken. You know, kind of this anime type of deal, but it's not. And it has a lot of really cool meanings behind it. So on that respect, I think it's really cool. Downside for me, as you can see here anyway, is that there's far too much matting on this metal. Far too much. I mean, I love how they've done the letters and everything. I like that when you have it at a distance, you can actually see the highlighted areas on the, you know, the princess, and you can see some of the areas of the background that perhaps, I mean, the artist wanted you to see those anyway, you know, just as a, you know, right in your face like the fence. But it is slightly busy, and it takes a little bit of time for your eyes to get used to it and to adjust to it, especially when you don't have beams of light that's shining across and, you know, in various angles, and of course under a magnification. That's the only downside to it. Now, I'd love to know what your thoughts and opinions are. It is a unique metal. You know, Komsco Mint are only producing 10,000 of them, so, you know, I do think that, you know, it is rather unique. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts and opinions are. And if you are wondering, nope, I do have far more to come. I will be reviewing a lot more as well, sticking to my usual schedule. Well, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So, yep, I'm back. I'm back on form, and I'm hopefully gonna also throw in some more of those jewelry-esque things or some of the special projects I'm working on. But here we go. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are, and yeah, I'll reply. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let's wait and see what these new coins and metals and rounds are going to be like this year. I'm looking forward to it. All right, bye for now.